Okay, so let's just get straight into the explanation. TEMU, TEMU, actually, what is it called? Okay, so TEMU is a gamified shopping app that allows you to buy things for pretty cheap. It basically claims to be Wish if it was actually good. I know a fair deal about TEMU due to the popularity it's gained over the past 3 months, and I've seen a couple ads myself, but I'd never really trusted it. I mean, offering $5 Nintendo Switches has to be fake, right?
Wrong!
Apparently, it's legit. A lot of users actually report getting their legitimate Switch and playing actual games on it, while a few people do report getting a Hong Kong version instead of the American version. But they still got what they paid for. They paid like $7 for that, John, you know? Like, I mean, I would definitely take a $7 Hong Kong Switch. I'm sure you could still sign into your account or whatever. But anyway, that's not the point. Let's get into my TEMU story. Chapter 1. The text. Okay, so yesterday, as of recording this, on Instagram, I got a text from a friend I haven't talked to in a while, and he sent me, "Help me get a free gift," and a TEMU referral link. Naturally, I'm pretty skeptical about these things, because I'm used to getting my fair share of scammers in my Discord inbox, you know, saying, "Hi mate, can I talk to you for a second?" I wasn't sure if this was actually my friend, but the only way to know is if I'm straightforward and say, "Are you hacked?" And of course, the answer that I was expecting either way is, "Nah." So I'm like, "Prove it." And he says, "Balls." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, you got me." And he was like, "Okay, you just have to join so I get free stuff. You don't have to buy anything." And I'm like, "Bet." Chapter 2. The offer. Upon opening the app and accepting my friend's invitation, I got an offer to pick 3 and get 2 for $0. Sounds pretty generous, am I right?
Correct!
To my surprise, there wasn't any kind of catch with this. I just had to pick 3 items, and they would discount 2 of them to 0, and I just only had to pay for 1 of them. So I decided to browse for some items. Of the products I chose, I made sure to check the reviews, and to my surprise, a lot of these items actually are what they are pictured as. Like even some official products, like the Sonic Funko Pop I found, seem to be legit. My personal theory is that these items are from overstocked warehouses that haven't sold anything, so they need to make like an extra buck off of it. Or just a really high quality reproduction, which honestly doesn't even bother me, as long as it looks and functions like the real thing. And of the items I selected, I only had to pay $12 for them. Here's a picture of the items I got, just in case if you're curious. Okay, I keep getting off track. Let me finish this quickly. I got to select 5 free gifts, blah blah blah, pick $20 credit, blah blah blah, invited 5 friends, blah blah blah, and I got my 5 gifts. Chapter 3. Ditching the chapter structure. So the point of all that useless rambling was that I got $20 of free credit to use on TEMU for whatever I wanted. And wanted whatever, I did. So one thing I've always been wanting was a proper streaming setup. All I have here is a decent microphone from Amazon and whatever I can do on OBS. So I want to see if I can use my free $20 and a little extra to buy the streaming setup of all time. Don't get me wrong, I love my current microphone. But for the purpose of this challenge, I have to find one on here, just to make it the authentic TEMU streaming experience. So this is the microphone I chose. It seems to have pretty good reviews. That's all I can say about it until it comes. But who knows? It could replace the microphone I have right now. You know, I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I will wait. One other thing I would want for my streaming setup would be a webcam. What is a streamer without a face? Okay, I know all those people exist. But it'd be interesting to try out using a webcam at the very least. So this is the one I got. Want a detailed description? Sorry buddy, came to the wrong channel. Without going too over budget, one last thing I'd want is an HDMI screen capture card, so I can stream games from other consoles I have, like a PS3, my Switch, or my Xbox. No longer will I be restricted to play on PC. Anyway, this is the one I got. Seems like a little guy, but I'm sure he'll do the job. So for all of these items, excluding the free $20 credit, I only had to pay around $5 out of pocket. $5. So even if this ends up being a scam, I honestly wouldn't even be that mad about it. Man, I feel like I'm talking too much. Anyway, it'll be here next week, so cutting to that now. Okay, now the package is here. But before we can get into that, I need to talk about something. This video has been my biggest project by far, and I plan on making more videos like this in the future. If you've made it this far, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed. It'd help out a lot at giving the motivation to keep making big projects like this. If you don't like the video, please leave a comment and leave me your criticism. It would help me a lot as a creator. Anyways, back to the video. Okay, so this is the package. It's in this orange thing. It has TEMU on it, right here. Alright, let's open it. The webcam, very small, kind of crushed up box. Just looks like a standard webcam. To be honest, I've never had a webcam before, but it looks like a regular one, or like the PS2 iToy thingy. That's the only thing I can really compare it to. Here's the HDMI video capture card. Look in the back. Just going to try. Let's open it. See what it looks like. Here it is. Looks just like how it did on the app. All this stuff looks perfectly fine so far, but we'll just have to see how it functions. I don't know any of these fancy words, but it certainly looks like a microphone. Looks like I have to put this together myself. There are instructions, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, so this is the finished thing. It wasn't super hard to put together, but that's what it looks like. Okay, so the first thing I tried was the screen capture. I did some test recordings to make sure that it actually worked, and it works just fine, with no latency or anything. Just a little screen tear maybe, but it's actually not that bad. Not even gonna lie, the new microphone's kinda ass. I was thinking of using it to record the rest of this video, but the quality, nah. I think I'll just stick to the one I have. Here's a comparison, with the first recording coming from the TEMU microphone and the second coming from mine. Hello. Hello. Okay, the last, and certainly the least, is the webcam. This is technically a face reveal for my channel, unless if you've been on my TikTok, which, let's be real, you haven't. But anyways, the grand reveal starts now.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Yeah, the brightness is horrible on this thing. When I was first setting it up, I could literally not see myself. Luckily, I remembered I had something. I remembered that I had a lamp that's in the corner of my room that my grandma gave me, and I decided to move it over here. And it works alright enough. At least you can somewhat see my face. But yeah, the whole point of this is supposed to be a streaming setup, so of course I had to do a stream with this stuff. And I did. Just no one watched it. But that's fine. All the highlights I'm going to put in this video. To be honest, it wasn't that great of a stream anyway. I honestly didn't know what to do now that I had access to so many new games I could stream because of the Switch. But without further ado, let me introduce you, the stream of all time. Since this is going to be in a video anyway, I'm just going to say, even though that there's literally no one here,
This is a cheap off streaming setup I got. I have this microphone here. I think it's a lot worse than the actual microphone I use to record stuff. So definitely not using this as a normal thing. This is like the HDMI is connected directly to my PC. I'm not on another screen right now. I'm literally just like watching the stream from OBS. But I'm playing it. It's working pretty well. I can't even see the mini map. Let me move my guy a little bit, or myself. I'm gonna go up here. There I am. Perfect. Not obscuring anything. Kill him. Bowling. Bowling! Oh, Bo's sick. Alright, now we're playing Sonic Origins. And I only have this so I can play Sonic 3 in widescreen. Oh, okay. Blue sphere. Oh god, this is disorienting. These levels are so disorienting. Perfect. Yes! Yes! First try! I'm so good at this game. Blue ball. Oh, I'm so good. I'm literally so good. I think I've had enough of this game today. Goodbye. Okay, so I tried out the HDMI thing. It works fine. It's honestly the best quality thing out of the entire thing. The whole list of items I got. So that's honestly a pretty good thing. So now I'm just gonna play on computer now. Jailer. I love Jailer so much. Jailer is my favorite role. My Jailer is so good. Alright. Who am I going to jail? Ah, so they were lying. Nice. That's what you get for trusting a K-Pow claim day one.
So yeah, not the best streaming setup in the world. But at least the screen capture thing was actually quite alright. But the audio and video quality from the mic and webcam respectively was literally the worst I've ever seen. So maybe don't trust TEMU for these kind of things. I know the ads seem very, very generous, but trust me, don't do it. And you should do your research before you buy anything from anywhere. Also, don't click suspicious links, no matter where it's from. Just make sure it's a verifiable source. Don't be like me. I'm just a fool trying to make content.